Say serve. Say serve. You want to be profitable, you need to start serving. I see a lot of people are waiting for a microphone to preach the gospel. No, sir. Preach the gospel in your house. Preach the gospel to your friend. Preach the gospel to your colleagues. Preach the gospel to somebody on the street. I started preaching on the streets with a megaphone. Preach on the street. I'll pray round Ouchie. Then I'll come to Pastor Ben's house. I'll tell him I'm coming. I've known him for about 20 something years. I've known him even before Omega began. Only a wicked man forgets the past. I've known him. He housed me. I will come then when I want to pray. I'll come to his house. I'll stay in his house. I'll stay in his house for a while. We'll stay there, pray. And he'll pray with me. When he's tired, he will go and sleep. He'll just enter the room, say, you just keep praying. Amen. We'll pray round. Pray. There's a time I was praying around the city for 40 days. Praying. And I'll hear people in the town say, don't you know that young man, that young pastor, that always talk to himself. He's always talking to himself. See, you don't know that pastor that's mad. That pastor that's mad. See, really, say yes, he'll be walking on the road. You don't know him. Say, oh, yeah, that pastor. That's always looking at shaking his head when he's walking. All kinds of funny description. But today, some of those people are either in the women department, some are in the ushers and all that. So they are doing what I was doing. Now I see them also. I thought years ago you said I was shaking my head. But now come you guys also shaking your head. They say now we understand what you were doing. Serve. You want to take nations? Take community first. You want to take nation? Take your suburbs. Serve. Too many pastors and preachers and leaders and believers don't want to serve. This is where we have a problem. Everybody wants to be a leader. Who will be led? Who will be led? And this is where we need to place priorities. In that department, as the leader of the choir, the leader of the protocol, the ushering, serve. You are the chief servant. You are the chief servant. You are the chief servant. I started waiting on the Lord in December, and somebody said to me, sir, but I thought it's January 2nd we are starting. I said, no, I am the leader. I won't start when you start. I have to start before you start. So I have to start weeks before you start. And when you stop February 10, I have to continue. I have to continue. So understand the place of service. Number 2, Luke chapter 4. If you read from verse 18, I'll come to that. I'll come to Luke 14:18. I'll come to Luke 14:18. But before then, number 2, if you must be profitable, destroy the spirit of excuses. When the man came, he said, sir, actually the problem is that this is the reason. No! Turn your excuses to uses. In Luke chapter 14 verse 18, a man organized a dinner. When it was time, Luke 14:18, when it was time for the banquet was ready, it's time for the people to come over to the dinner. The Bible says, and each of them made excuse. They didn't give, they